Good morning, this is Mr. Stewart. Today I'll be doing alternate packet number 1. Please follow along. You can write down the answers as we go along. I'm going to give you time to try each problem. Hopefully you've been working on it, the packet up until now, but today we're going to work through the whole packet, and let's do it as quickly as we can. Let's go as fast as we can. That's the goal with these problems, is to learn how to do them with speed, how to do them fast. These are review problems. Okay, you're in high school, so at this time you should be able to do these problems real quick, real fast. All right, that's the goal, to be able to do them correctly and to be able to do them fast. All right, so let's go through the whole packet today. All right, so here I am in Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to go to alternate packet number 1. And we have... Okay, first question is, a salesman bought 48 backpacks for $576. He sold 17 of them for $18 at the swap meet, and the rest were sold to a department store for $25 each. How much was the salesman's profit? Okay, so a moving company, let's see here. A salesman is bought 48 backpacks for $576. He sold 17 of them for $18 at the swap meet. The rest were sold at a department store for $25. How much was the salesman's profit? Okay. So, his initial cost, right? He bought 48 for $576. He sold 17 of them for $18. Okay, so that's 17 times 8. And the rest were sold at a department store for $25 each. So that's 25. So his original was 48. He sold 17 of them. How many did he sell for 25? So that's 48 minus 17 is going to be 131 times 25. Okay? So 17 times 18 is going to be 6. Carry the 5, right? 7 times 8 is 56. Carry the 5. 7 times 1. 8 times 7 is 56. Carry the 5. 8 times 1 is 8 plus the 5 is 13. 1 times 7, 7, 1 times, let's save the space, 7, and then 1 times 1 is 1. That's going to be 6, 0, 306. So he sold these for 306. A little messy here. Going quick. 306. Okay, now we're going to do 31 times 25. What's 31 times 25? That's 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Save the space. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 5, 7, 7. 775. Okay. So he sold these for 306. These for 775. So now what do? He sold these for 306. These for 775. Add them up. 775. 306. A little quick rough math here. 5 and 6 is 11. Carry the 1. 1 and 7 is 8. 7 and 3 is 10. So he sold for $10.81. Okay, so that's what he sold all the backpacks for. He bought them for $576. He sold them for $10.81. Okay, so his profit is what he sold them for minus what he bought them for. So that's going to be, subtract these two. 1, okay, so you got to borrow from the 8. This becomes 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. This is 7. This is 0. This, you got to borrow from the 1. This becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. So his profit was $505. Okay? So you see that. That's the answer. His profit was $505. That is the final answer. Let's double check our answer. Okay, so 17 times 18. Let's check our answer here. 13,0763. Carry the 1, 306. So that was 306. And then this one was, what did we say? Okay, double checking. Then we're doing 31 times 25. 5 times that is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the space. 2 times 2 to 6. 5, 7, 775. Then 775 minus 306. Okay, adding these up. These are adding. Let's just put this so we remember. This is adding. So this was 11. This is 8, 10, 1081. Then you take the 1081 he sold it for minus the 576 is 5, 0, 5, and then 505. Okay, so that's your final answer. His profit was $505 for these backpacks. Okay, number 2. Here we go. Moving right along. So this is packet 1, number 2. Let's see our question. A moving company, hope you can see it here. I'm going to read it. A moving company is hired to take 578 clay pots to a florist shop. The florist will pay the moving company $200 fee plus $1 for every pot that is delivered safely. The moving company must pay the florist $4 for any pots that are lost or broken. If 2 pots are lost and 4 pots are broken and the rest are delivered safely, how much should the moving company be paid? Okay, very good. So we have our moving company here. That's a good job. A lot of business. That's if you like to work outdoors and you like to stay in shape. That's a good job. A moving company, and florist company. Nice flowers, plants. If you like plants, and they sell all different types of stuff, cactuses and stuff. You can work there. So these are all different real world jobs that I wanted to introduce you to and show you that math is everywhere. Math is in all different types of jobs. All right, so let's see here. So we have 578 clay pots. So that's the first thing. 578 clay pots. Clay pots. That's what they started with, right? The florist will pay the company a $200 fee, so they get that no matter what. Plus $1 for every pot that is delivered safely. So $1 for every pot. For every pot. Okay, so they get this $200 fee automatically, and then for every pot they deliver safely, they get $1. The moving company must pay. Okay, this is part of the contract. $4. They must pay $4 for each pot that is lost or broken. Lost or broken. So that's important. They can't just show up with one pot and say, "Oh, we delivered the one pot and everything else was lost and broken. Give us our $200 and 200. Give us our show up with no pots." They could show up with no pots if they didn't have this clause in the contract. They could show up with no pots and say, "Okay, give us $200." No. You have to pay us $4 for every pot that you lost or broke. So that's important. That's an important part of the problem. If 2 pots, okay, so we have 2 pots. Are lost, and what do we have? 4 pots broken. 4 pots are broken. and the rest are delivered. So that's a total of what? 6 pots. 6 pots lost and broken. So what does that mean? This 6, they have to pay $4 for those per pot. So 4 times 6 is how much? 24. So that's $24 they have to pay. Okay? So they have to repay the $24. Now, that means they had 578 minus the 6. So they started, remember, they started out with 578 pots they were to deliver. They lost or broke 6. So 8 minus 6 is 2, 7, 572. So they actually delivered 572 pots. So they get $1 per pot, right? They get $1 per pot delivered, so that's a total for $572 they earned. Is that your final answer? Is the $572 your final answer? No. Remember, okay? They get a $200 fee. That's automatic. So you get your 572 plus the 200 is 277. This is your final answer. These are the pots delivered. This is the fee, right? These are the pots. This is the fee. And this is your total pay for the job. So these are the pots. They get 572. They get $200 fee. Plus now you get your total pay for the job, $772. All right, that's number 2. Moving right along. See? You just keep moving along here, right? You get your job done. All right. I think, how many were there? Quite a few of these. 10 questions. All right. Not too bad, not too bad. Number 3. Calvin paints pictures and sells them at art shows. He charges he charges $56.25 for a large painting. He charges $25.80 for a small painting. Last month he sold 6 large paintings and 3 small paintings. How much did he make in all? Okay, let's do it real quick. All right. My favorite painter is Bob Ross. Who's your favorite painter? Let me know. Give me a comment. Give me a shout out. All right. So painting. We have a painter here. He charges $56.25 for a large painting. Okay, and he charges $25.80 for a small painting. Last month he sold 6 large paintings, so that's $56.25 times 6, right? And he sold 3 of the smaller paintings. 3 of the smaller paintings. How much did he make in all? Okay, so now let's just... You have to multiply these 2 problems, do these 2 separate multiplication problems, and then you're going to add them. Add this plus this, and it gives you your total. Okay, so 5 times 6, 6 times 5 is 30, carry the 3, 3 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Come on, do it. See if you can do it faster than me. 6 times 6, 36, plus the 1 is 7, carry the 3. 6 times 5 is 30, plus the 3 is 33. So we got, and remember, how many numbers are behind the decimal point? 2. 1, 2. So we got to put our decimal point right here. So this is $337.50. Okay. How much is 2580 times 3? So this is going to be 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 8, 24. Carry the 2, 3 times 5, 15, plus the 2 is 7, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, 2 numbers, here's the decimal point, 2 numbers behind it. So I put 2 numbers behind this decimal point. So we got 6740. Okay, so remember, now we're going to do this plus this. So let's do that. I'm going to set it up a little bit differently. I'm going to just go like this. 33750 plus 6740 9. So see if you can do this before me. 0 9 7 and 7 14, carry the 1, 0, carry the 1, 4. So this total that he made selling his paintings at this art show was $404.90. Not bad. All right, that's number 3. Number 4. Here's the question. Number 4. Jenny makes quilts. She can make 7 quilts with 21 yards of material. How many yards of material will be required for 12 quilts? Okay, so we got a bit of a problem making quilts. Okay, so 7 quilts equals 21 yards. Okay. So 12 quilts would equal how many yards? Alright, so you could set it up like this. 7 quilts, she needs 21 yards. So if she did 12 quilts, right, how many yards would that be? Now you do your cross multiply. Right? So 7 times x is 7x. And then 12 times 21. So how much is 12 times 21? Do it real quick. 2 times, so let's see, I'll do it on the side here. 12 times 21. So I'll do my little scratch work. Remember, try to do these problems, you know, you can use a calculator to help you. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But if you can do it as much as you can using paper and pencil calculations, especially for these type of, you know, quick problems, that's going to help you become very, very fast doing multiplication, and you can do it in your head. All right, as much as possible. That's good mental exercise. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Carry the, all right, save a space. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2, 0. Remember, we're adding here. 4 plus 1 is 5, and 2. 252. So this is 252. So 7x equals 252. Okay, we have a one-step equation here, so we divide by 7, x equals, okay, so this is 252 divided by 7. So 252 divided by 7, right? Remember, if you have this over this, that means 252 divided by 7. So 7 into 2 doesn't go, 7 into 25. Well, 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract. 5 minus 1 is 4. Bring down the 2. 7 into 42 goes how much? 6. Okay, here we go. 42, no remainder, 36. So x equals 36. What was 36? 30, don't forget to write down what it is. Yards. Yards, right? Yes, yards. So x equals 36 yards. She needs 36 yards for 12 quilts. That's number 4. Number 5. Moving right along. It's a bit of a... Okay, football. Alright. Braden and Gavin were playing touch football against Cole and Freddie. Touchdowns were worth 7 points. Braden and Gavin scored 7 touchdowns. Cole and Freddie's team scored 9 touchdowns. How many more points did Cole and Freddie have than Braden and Gavin? Alright, I'm going to set this one up. Okay. Team A is Braden and Gavin. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. And then Team B is Cole and Freddie. Okay. I'm just going to say this is A, and then I'm going to say this is B, right? I'm going to try this way. We're worth 7 points. Okay, touchdown is 7 points. Touchdown. No field goals. All right, 7 points. Okay. Team A scored 7, right? Scored 7 touchdowns. Okay, so here's how I set it up. I said Team A is Braden and Gavin. Team B is Cole and Freddie. Touchdown is worth 7 points. So I'm going to say, do a little bit of algebra here. A equals 7. They scored 7 touchdowns, right? B equals 9. Cole and Freddie, 9. Yes, 9. 9 touchdowns. So I'm going to say they scored, touchdown is 7, so 7 times A. Whoops. See what happens when you're doing it on the phone. Let's go like this. So 7 times the amount they scored. So 7 times A, right? And then B scored 9. So this is going to be 7 times B. All right. So 7 times A. A equals 7. B equals 9. Set it up like that. 7 times 7 is how much? 49. 7 times 9, 63. So now I'm going to subtract these two numbers, right? If I subtract 49 minus 63, I'm going to get a negative, but I want a positive. So I'm just going to rewrite it real quick. Make it life easy for myself. And this one you can do in your head. 63 minus 49. Well, think of it as money. What is $63 minus $49? That is $14. $14. Or in this case, they scored 17 more points. So the difference is Cole and Freddie scored 14 more points. So they won the game by 2 touchdowns, but they scored 14 points, 2 touchdowns. Okay, that was number 5. Okay. Number 6. Try to be done in 40 minutes here. Okay. We're doing good. Getting a lot done. Get the whole packet done today. This way you can turn it in. Get your good grade. Alright, number 6. On Thursday, Meat King Market sold 210 pounds of ground beef. On Friday, they sold twice that amount. On Saturday, they only sold 130 pounds. How much more meat did they sell on Friday than Saturday? Okay. So Thursday they had 200. This is number 6. Thursday they sold 210 pounds. LBS. On Friday they sold twice that amount. So I'm going to say, okay, so Friday they sold 210 times 2 is how much? Do that in your head real quick. 420. This is Friday. Okay, Friday they sold 420. And the question is, how much more did they sell on Friday than Saturday? Well, Saturday they sold 130. Double check, yes. So 420 minus 130. Do that real quick. How much is that? See if you can do it faster than me. 0. 9. 2. 290. Alright, so they sold 290 pounds more on Friday than they did than Saturday. Okay, Saturday is kind of a slow day for them. All right, so that's the answer. 290. All right, number 7. Number 7, packet 1. This is packet 1, number 7. Uncle Ben has 420 chickens on his farm. 39 are roosters and the rest are hens. 15 of his hens do not lay eggs. The rest lay eggs. How many egg-laying hens does Uncle Ben have on his farm? All right, that's good. He makes good rice, Mr. Uncle Ben. He's a nice guy. I eat his rice once in a while. It's good stuff. Okay. I didn't know he had chickens, but I guess he does. All right. So Uncle Ben has 440 chickens on his farm. So let's put that 440 chickens. Um, 39 are roosters. So that's roosters. Do this real quick. See if you can do it. Let me see how fast you can do it. This is going to be 10, 1, 0, 401, right? Okay. So 401 hens. A rooster is a male chicken. A hen is a female chicken. The hen is who gives you the eggs. All right? And the rooster is the one that wakes you up in the morning. Okay. 15 of the hens do not lay eggs. So I'm going to write down, I'm going to subtract 15. Let's do this. Borrow from the 4. This becomes a 3. This becomes a 10. Still got to borrow. So this is 9, 11. This is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. 386. So he has 386. This is hens do not lay eggs. Don't lay eggs. 306 egg laying chickens. It's 386. Okay, so there we go. That's number 7. A lot of different type of jobs here. A lot of different type of jobs. Okay, math is in all type of jobs. All right, number 8. We're getting towards the end here. Aunt May milks her Holstein cows twice a day. This morning she got 365 gallons of milk. This evening she got 380 gallons of milk. She sold 612 gallons of milk to the local ice cream factory. How many gallons of milk does she have left? Okay. Ice cream and milk and okay. 360. We got number 8. 365 gallons of milk. She in the morning, then at night she had 380. So let's do this real quick. 740 total of milk that she got from her cows. Okay, she sold 612 to the ice cream factory. 133. She has 133 gallons left. Always put what it is, the unit, the measurement, gallons, right? So she has 133 gallons left. Hope she has a lot of cereal. It's a lot of milk. Okay. Number 9. Packet 1, number 9. Tickets to a fundraiser are $14 if purchased ahead of time and $25 if purchased at the door. The total amount raised from all ticket sales was $625. If 11 tickets were purchased, let me put it here so you can see. If 11 tickets were purchased at the door, how many tickets were purchased ahead of time? Okay, so let's see. Tickets to the fundraiser are $14 if purchased ahead of time and $25 if purchased at the door. The total amount raised from all ticket sales was $625. If 11 tickets were purchased at the door, how many were purchased ahead of time? Okay. So $14 ahead of time. So we're going to call this A, ahead of time. And 25 if purchased at the door. Plus 25 if purchased at the door. We'll label that B. The total was $625. $625 equals the total sales. If 11 purchased, okay, so we have so this is 11 were purchased at the door. This is what we call pre-sales, right? That's what they usually call it, pre-sales or whatever. These are your pre-sales, these are the door sales. So 11 were purchased at the door, 11B. How many tickets were purchased ahead of time? Plus okay. So this is 11 times B plus X times A equals 625. This is the X, is your unknown, times A. No, we know B. We know B is how much? 25. So this is 11 times 25 plus A we know is 14. So 14x equals 625. Do this in your head, 11 times 25. You can do it on the scrap paper here if you need to, no problem. 5, 2, carry, 5, 2, 5, 7. So this is 275 plus 14x equals 625. Like this. Alright, 11 times 25 is 275 plus, bring down to 14x, bring down to 625. Okay, so let's do this on another piece of paper. A little bit of a longer problem here. So I'm just going to rewrite it as 14x. Right, this is the problem we have. I'm going to write it in slope-intercept form. Plus 275 equals 625. 625. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is subtract this. 275. Zero. 5, 3. So that's 350. Divide, okay, so now we have this. We're going to divide by 14. Divide by 14. Okay. 14 into 350. This goes twice. 28. 7. 14 into 70. 5. 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus the 2 is 70. Okay. Okay. So x equals 25. What is 25? 25 is your dollar amount. We go back over here. Right here. X is your dollar amount for the pre-sales or at the door sales. So we're going to say $25. 25. We'll just say what they called it at pre. What did they call it exactly? Ahead of time. Purchased the 25 tickets. Purchased. Okay. Ahead of time. That's your answer. Okay. Last one. A bus departed from New York at 11 p.m. with 44 passengers. An hour later, a few passengers got off at New Jersey. The number of passengers who boarded the bus in New Jersey were twice the number of passengers who got on the bus. If the bus has 50 passengers now, how many passengers got on at New Jersey? Okay. So a bus departed at 11 p.m., 44 passengers. This is number 10, packet 1. 44 passengers. A few passengers got off at New Jersey. A number of passengers who boarded the bus at New Jersey were twice the number of passengers who got off the bus. So now the bus has 50. Okay, so I wrote here 44 passengers minus the number of passengers that got off plus 2 times the passengers that got off got on, so that's 2x, equals, now they have 50. So let's simplify. Negative x, right? You have a negative sign here. Negative x plus 2x is how much? 1x, so x, so that's 44 plus x equals 50. So that's going to be what? X equals, you can see right here, you don't have to do anything. X is 6. This is 6. Alright, 44 plus 6 equals 50. So x equals 6. And here x was the number who got off. 6 passengers got off at New Jersey. Circle that. So, any questions, let me know. Good job. Tomorrow I will do packet number 2. So this is packet 1. Go through. You can scroll back to the ones you missed. And send it to me via email is the easiest way. You can send it to me on Google Classroom, or you can Google Docs is fine on Google Classroom. Okay, any way that is easiest for you, that you know how to do, most convenient. Just please get it into me so that I can give you your good grade that you earned. Okay, bye-bye. See you tomorrow.